What's up, guys? My name is Peter, and I am so stoked. Welcome back to yet another video. I just want to talk really quick about an experience that I had with one of my clients that I was helping. One of the things that I do when helping a client is help them discover their true identity, right? And I know that sounds maybe a little cheesy, maybe a little bit corny, finding your true identity, but it's true. And there's an exercise that I did with a friend of mine. He's awesome, super good guy. Really, I think he's going to go out and change the world. But we were working together and I had a list of negative words, adjectives. And I said, hey man, I want you to write down any and all words that you identify with. What do you identify with? And I had never done this before. I just kind of felt like I should. And we had this list of negative words. What words do you identify with? And you can do this as well, so that you can identify them. But he starts writing them down and I start writing them down too. And I was like, I'm doing pretty good. I think my self-talk is pretty good. I'm doing okay. And then I saw one word that I was like, yeah, I identify with that word. That is just, man, dang. So I wrote it down. And then I saw another one and another one and another one. And the more I saw and the more I focused on those negatives, the more I saw the negatives and the more there only seemed to be negatives. And it was like, man, I thought I was doing really well. Why is it that I'm not, And I asked him at the end, I was like, what were your words? And he read them off and he was like, discouraged, anxious, frustrated, sad, alone, liar, a cheat. And I was like, yeah, man. And how do you feel? He said, man, I feel awful. I feel terrible. I'm like, yeah, makes sense. Now, let's turn it around. Let's turn it around. Let's talk about something beautiful. Let's talk about something amazing, right? And I had him flip to a new page in the workbook, and there was a list of positive words. And I said, now here, I want you to write down all of the words that you identify with or that you would like to identify with. Write them down. So he starts writing them down, and I start writing, and I'm like, yeah, I think I'm doing pretty well with that. I'm doing pretty well with that. I'm doing really good with that. Man, I would like to have that. I would love to be that. I would love to be accomplished, achieving, inspiring. I would love to be a service-based leader. I would love to help people. I would love to be somebody who goes out and this and this and this and charismatic and courageous and brave and strong and helpful. And and we wrote these words down, right? The words that you either identify with or would like to identify with in the future. And at the end, it was awesome. I looked at him and I was like, okay, what are your words? And he starts reading them. He's like, I would love to be beaming, achieving, accomplished, respected, loved, admired. And he read his list and he was smiling. He was beaming by the end of writing down those words and saying them out loud to me. And I said, how do you feel? He's like, dude, I feel so good. I feel amazing. And I said, hold up. Wait a second. What changed? Nothing's changed. It's been 4 minutes, man. It's been 4 minutes. And 4 minutes ago, you felt awful. He's like, holy cow, what changed? And I said, have you ever told a lie? He's like, yeah. I was like, and what if that lie hurt somebody's feelings? What if that lie hurt somebody's life? He's like, dude, I would feel awful. I would feel terrible. And I'm asking you, how would you feel? I bet you'd feel awful. I bet you'd feel terrible if you told a lie and it hurt somebody. Ooh, you'd feel bad. Now, how would you feel if you told the truth and it lifted somebody up, if it enlightened somebody, if it brought somebody peace and joy and clarity, how would you feel? I bet you'd feel amazing. You'd feel great. You'd feel, here's the thing. When we say those negative words that we think define us, it hurts us not because those words are true, but because we are lying and it is hurting us. Because we are telling a lie about who we truly are. And it genuinely hurts our life. That's why we don't feel good. So if I say, I'm worthless, I'm going to feel awful. Not because I'm worthless, but because I'm telling a lie that is hurting me. If I say something like, I am accomplished, I am blessing millions of lives every day. Am I really blessing millions of lives every day? Not quite. I'd love to. I hope to get there. That is the goal. But I'm not there yet. So why do I feel so good when I say I bless millions of lives every day? You feel good because even the things that you would like to identify with are really who you are. Those are the true you. You're aligning to the highest truth of who you are. I challenge you guys, go try this. Go write down the negative words and see how you feel. Write down the negative words that you think you identify with. See how you feel. You're going to realize that you're telling yourself a lie, and that's why it hurts. And then go and write all of the positive words that you either identify with or would like to identify with, and write those down. And see how you feel. You're going to feel amazing, especially if you say, I am achieving, I am inspired, I am inspiring, I'm respected, I am loved, I love myself. Words like that, man, they make a huge difference. And you're going to realize that that's the truth of who you are. It's so powerful. It's beautiful. It's awesome. Give it a shot. Give it a try. I'm sorry that I'm looking around so much and moving around. Usually I'm sitting down. And this time I'm standing up and it's a little chilly up here, but also look at this view. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's incredible.